There is no doubt that the Green Bay Packers receiving core changed during the 2022 offseason, most notably with the departure of DaVante Adams to the Las Vegas Raiders. That changed the entire landscape for the Packers, not having that true, proven number one receiver, and with Adams gone, someone is going to have to step up and replace that production. For most of the 2022 NFL offseason, Aaron Rodgers has given praise to his young wide receiver core, and this year's wide receivers consist of Lazard, Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson, Randall, Cobb, and Sammy, Watkins. The four-time MVP quarterback has taken a liking to Romeo Doubs since the start of training camp, but that didn't seem to stop him from making comments about the position group. His frustrations with the unit finally boiled over, and he spoke his mind to the media about how the wide receivers performed after a joint practice with the Saints. What's going on, everybody? It's Double Move Football, and thank you for clicking on this video. If you enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into it. Before Aaron Rodgers' comments to the media, things did not seem to be going too well anyway. In the Packers' first preseason game against the San Francisco 49ers, Jordan Love threw 3 interceptions, and at least 2 of them seemed to be mental lapses by the wide receivers. Rodgers said after the game, "I felt bad for Jordan the other night because, you know, we have a couple of total mental busts for picks. We had a drop for a pick, 2 guys running who knows what on the third one. He shouldn't have thrown the ball there probably, but some of that is veteran stuff, making veteran mistakes." The comments were made in reference to a drop ball by tight end Tyler Davis, a wrong route by second-year receiver Amari Rogers, and one of the drops was by Rodgers' favorite target so far in camp in Doubs. The pass was snatched from his hands by a 49ers DB, resulting in a turnover. If that wasn't enough for the rookie, Doubs had another drop in the Packers' joint practice with the Saints. That was what many considered Rodgers' best throw of the day. After the conclusion of practice, Rodgers spoke with the media, where he gave a serious and stern warning to all of the young guys in that wide receiver room. Rodgers said after practice, "A lot of drops, a lot of bad route decisions, running the wrong route. We've got to get better in that area." Another quote really stuck out as well from the media session: "You keep dropping the ball, you're not going to be out there. It's going to be the most reliable guy that is out there. The preparation and the job responsibility are most important. There's going to be physical mistakes like we've talked about, but if you're going to be out there and dropping the ball and somebody else behind you is in the right spot all the time and catching the ball, that guy is going to play." Although many reports speculated that Rodgers was referencing Doubs, he didn't call him out by name, just warning the young receiver that his chance of getting on the field could be in jeopardy if he doesn't clean up the drops. After that call out to the young receivers, Rodgers, along with other offensive personnel from the Packers, had a meeting the following morning to discuss the recent struggles. According to players inside the room, Rodgers talked about concepts, what is expected of the receivers, and how Green Bay Packers wide receivers are held to a higher standard. Randall Cobb had a great quote following the meeting when he was asked if the young guys appreciated Rodgers' approach to the situation. Cobb said, "It doesn't matter if they appreciate it or not. This is the way we do things here. It's either you deal with it or you get out of the room and we'll find someone else that's going to get on board with what we're trying to accomplish." The talks must have helped, because later that day at practice, Tor, a 7th-round pick for the Packers this year, had his best practice of camp, catching a 50-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Love in a 2-minute drill and securing the drill-winning 2-point conversion to wrap up 2 days of joint practices with the New Orleans Saints. Romeo Doubs went on to have a good practice too, catching a touchdown as well. The talks seem to have worked as the season inches closer and closer with every passing practice. I've seen a couple of people mad at Aaron's remarks to the media, saying he should have kept it inside the building, but I thought it needed to be said out loud as well. Young receivers have to know that all of the eyes are on them to perform this year with what many consider to be the most talented passer of all time. And that concludes today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it so much. And until next time,
go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.